Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Rita Valente. This is Women Manifesting Dreams. And before I go to someone who's manifesting their own dreams and the dreams of others, let me tell you that if you are watching this and you are a woman, probably 40 plus, coaches, mentors, and healers, or someone who wants to have the impact, wants to have the visibility, we have a she-wolf sisterhood that is our community for badass women who went through a lot and decide they want to thrive. They want to take action. So we co-create together. We create events as summits. We have the 7 Days Business Revolution or the Abundance Activator coming up. We are looking for experts and we are looking for elite and we are looking for VIP guests. And as well, we have co-creation calls, magical circles. And for now, you can join us for free. So figure out, because here somewhere is going to be the links of this, and join, be my guest on the next podcast, be our VIP, our expert on the summits, bring your knowledge and your magic. That being said, long presentation. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to this beautiful place where we change the world one word each time, 1 minute each time. Tell us who you are, what you do, and where you are. A lot of questions.
Number one, thank you. Number two, all about the summit and coming to the summit. Number three, all about that because that sounds yum and I'm totally gonna be there. And I am Caren Cooper. I am in Staten Island, New York, and I'm telling my brain to talk slow because
It's okay. It's okay. I talk a lot, so bring on. Bring on.
And what do? I am an empowerment and mindset coach, and I help badass women over 40, Gen X women, or who show the fuck up, quite frankly. I didn't even ask you if I curse, but I'm cursing anyway, so I'm sorry. But basically show the fuck up. They're shrinking, they're hiding, they are bogged with self-doubt and imposter syndrome and just listening to their inner critic and limiting beliefs. And I help them break free from all of that so that they can show up and be their unique, bad, bold, badass, authentic, confident selves so they can blow shit up in life and business.
I'm going to use a Latin expression that is ha ho, means yeah, 100%. So we have, like, my people is your people. So we know a lot about that. I many times I use tapping and EFT to fight imposter syndrome. But one of the things is very interesting in the moment and gives you a better feeling. But majority, for me, is very clear. Like, our people have four issues. One, they never have been an entrepreneur. So they always did work for someone. And there is a slightly feeling of entitlement, on the sense like, okay, I decide, come to me. And it's not true. Yeah, I go through. Let's go straight to the point. Point two, there is a lot of theory and a lot of certifications and a lot of BS stories and less action. Then they believe the algorithm doesn't love them because the way they process social media is they want, but they don't give. And it's so easy to do this. Is only give attention to people because the algorithm, yeah, is terrible. So guess what? If you give a little attention, if you are nice, if you ask without spamming, you are going to get the algorithm to work for you. That is another story. That is part of the 7 Days Business Revolution, whatever. And the last one is tech. People believe they need to invest in tech instead of investing in a team or investing in someone who can help them. I'm saying this because I do this. I give up. There is a lot of people cannot, like, you can know, I can know something, but I can share to you. I don't like the word teach, but that not necessarily will work for you because you don't like it. And that is okay. If you don't like tech, point one, you don't need tech to make 6 figures. You need Zoom, Calendly, Facebook, and Stripe. I have been there. So don't tell me you need a website and you are waiting for fixing your website because I'm going to kill you. And another thing is, not you, but you know what I mean. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to our people. Every single person comes, yeah, I'm waiting for my website to be finished. You don't need a website. And I always ask, did you ever saw me with a website? And I close my clients with offers that are not even made, like flexible offers. Then we do on the spot, we take notes, create a Stripe link, go for it. Let's go for it. And imposter syndrome. Oh, I have been there. I am very aware of what I'm good at, but
Mhm.
each time you try to expand or you're trying to shift, there is coming. Now, I believe you and me, we have something in common. We take responsibility for
Yeah.
our shit. There's a lot of people who don't, so it's really difficult to go in front when you believe that as things are happening around you, you don't have a grip on them. Sorry,
Right.
this is your podcast, but
No, you're no, you wow. Okay. The first thing I want to address is the first thing that you said, was about just okay, and I showed up and now it should come to me.
Mhm,
Um, because that's a big, the two things I want to talk about. Number one is that,
mhm.
and fun fact, it takes work.
Oh
Like it
yeah.
absolutely takes work in
I
order to
start this
manifest.
podcasting off telling you that I'm working since 3 a.m., right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm.
it's not, you have, the work has to work works when you work it. That's it,
100%
flat
until
out.
you figure out
So
the things and you can like relax and put the
exactly.
systems in place.
You
Yes.
know what I mean? Manifestation is about, it's number one, it's about putting in the work, but it's also a frequency. Kathy Heller talks
Mhm,
about this all the time. How are
mhm,
you showing up? Are you happy all the time? What is your energy? So
mhm,
there's that too. And it's like, I can't be in great energy and still manifest. No, I have to be, it's about being in great energy, taking the action, doing the work to in order to manifest. Second thing, I also used to work in corporate America. So I absolutely
mhm.
know what you're saying about working for others. And that's a huge learning curve, 100%, because I had no idea what the hell I was doing when I stopped working and became an entrepreneur. Because nobody teach, you know what I'm saying? I don't say nobody teaches, but like that's
Nobody
something,
teach you. And
well, it's not something about that I had thought about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm
it's
just gonna sell my course
it's
and
so
there you go.
interesting. It's so interesting because I never did realize that I grew up as an entrepreneur. My parents are entrepreneurs. I never did work for someone else. The idea of working and having a paycheck stressed the shit out of me. But I never, you know what you know, so you take conclusions by your own head.
Right,
For me, it
exactly.
was so easy. So I have not found yet, probably you are, I never have found yet someone who can really put it in place because I cannot. I cannot explain how to go out from corporate because I never had that experience. This is why I do this. I
I
bring
can't.
other
So this
people.
is what I will say. This is what I will say. It's almost like a detox because you're
Okay.
so used to working for someone else. You're so used to working a Monday to Friday, like 9 to 5 thing,
Mhm.
and you're used to also when you work for someone else, you have the deadline. So coming to work for yourself,
Oh,
you.
yeah.
So I wanted. That's what I want to address. It's really the. It's not the hustle culture, which is a whole other conversation. When
Mhm.
but the hustle culture is bullshit. But also about the fact that it's really you have to have the discipline to work for yourself, the discipline to say, you know what, I'm going to do this as if someone's bringing down my neck and needs it, and if that person is
Mhm.
me.
I
So
never did
that's
think
that's
about that.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I fell into that trap of
Mhm.
being so used to the chaos of working with someone and having a deadline, working for someone, that having the discipline to say, I'm going to go do this and actually do that was honestly at first challenging.
So
And
you
also to
mean
your
like
point,
procrastination? People get stuck on because they go from.
exactly.
It's very interesting what you are saying because as well, I'm hearing people selling the idea. Then you can work 3 hours a week, and it's not true. You will have moments. Then you are like a summit. I'm putting together a summit with 26 speakers. And because it's the first time, I need to be there in all steps from the graphics to the setups. And that requires a lot of time from me. And I have been working no stop, but then I will have my own break. But
Exactly.
I understand that if you're now I'm free, I can work for myself and you can like chill. And then it's very difficult to put the
Exactly, exactly. But the
Mm.
thing, to go back to the procrastination and the imposter syndrome, to tie that in,
Mm-hmm.
that's a fear. Okay, so the imposter syndrome is really fear. You know what I mean? It's you're doing something that you've not done before, right?
Yeah.
And so what happens is fear, your brain is wired for survival, right? So the minute you do something that you've not done before, your brain thinks you're in danger and works to keep you the same. That's in layman's terms. Okay. So how does it do that? It uses fear. And we're taught to fear fear, to be afraid of fear. Like fear means, oh my God, fear is a stop sign. But in reality, it's not. It's really like a green light saying, by the way, you're doing something that different. Yeah, you keep going.
Yeah. Or
So
ask
that's where the
yourself, what
imposter
is the
syndrome
worst
comes
thing
in.
can happen?
Well, that's the thing. But going a little bit deeper, because this is the work that I do with the deeper wounds, right? What's the worst that can happen? The worry and the chaos and all of that is deeply ingrained in people, in some
Mhm.
people. So it's what they worry about what's going to happen because that's what they know. So
And
it's
to
really about rewiring and reprogramming that part of you, which is what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole
100%.
thing. So that's how it shows up.
100%. But as well, and I like as a non-American, I'm a citizen of this planet by accident. I am from I was I was born in I was born in Lisbon, but I grew up in Africa, and I have been I'm a nomad all my life. I lived in thousands, including your country. But as an observer, and it's the mindset of European is very different from the American. It's very interesting as a
Yes.
coach, as this as working on these markets, how the expectations of 5,000 euros in Europe is a lot of money, and 10,000 in America not necessary. So and this and but one thing that I believe that people get a lot of stuck, and I want your opinion on this, is they buy out the success version from others. And I was just talking about the 10K, and I talk 10K because that is a way for us to process. And it's going to be any number, any version, even being a digital nomad, or what I am, and let's tell, then is not easy. That is another conversation. People get stuck because they are not aligned. They are buying out in special male energetics. Go, 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 grind, grind, grind. 10K, 20K, sell, 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 sell. And then you are stuck, and then you are a coach and you are selling your energetics, and you are stuck with a client that is not aligned with you. And let me tell you that you need to know with who you don't want to work, but you need to know as well what you really, really want, and not being fighting for the dreams of others, but being fighting for yourself.
Exactly. Like in here in the US, we're taught that it's outside of us. To your
Mhm.
point about chasing it, we're taught that success is outside of us. It's a dollar amount.
Mhm.
It's a car. It's something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Reality, success isn't who you are. Success isn't what you have. It's who you be. Success is
Hmm.
who you be. So okay, so yes, because we're taught hustle, 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 chase, 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 and that's crap. Okay, that's actually not the way to do it. The way to do it is who you be. I was talking about energetics and frequency. Okay, it's not about the chase. We operate from our whole. We are whole enough as we are, right? So we operate from that wholeness, and I can be happy. How do you feel on a daily basis? We feel happy and free. And what is
And
that
balance and in
really,
peace.
really, what is that feeling that you are going to get from having the success? That's how you operate from. So when I get $10,000, I'll feel X, right? And that's also called conditional happiness in my world, right? So
Mhm.
when you get something, you'll feel something.
Oh yeah, I will
Reality
be
is
happy when I
when it's
will.
all internal. It's all freaking internal. You'll be
I'm
happy on
happy right
purpose because you
now.
get to be happy on purpose.
I'm
Like you
happy
get
here
to
with
feel
you
the
right
feeling,
now. Yeah.
right? So it's really feeling the feelings, feeling the energy. What is $10,000 going to feel for you? Freedom, right? Freedom, happiness.
Mhm.
Why can't you feel that on your own now? That's the
Mhm.
key. When you're feeling freedom and happiness and operating from that lens, you're not going to work with misaligned clients because you know what your values are, right? I have
Mhm.
an exercise that I do with people. One of the first things we do is a vision, a 1 year from now
Mhm.
vision. So it's
Mhm.
your understanding what do you and what is it that you want, not what somebody else thinks they should have for you. What do you want? And then operate from that, and do the actions, talk to people, have conversations, taking the action, the aligned action from that, you'll operate from there, and then you'll gain success. You'll have that freedom. You'll have the 10K, the 20K, whatever it may be, the beach house, whatever it may be,
Whatever.
because you're operating from that feeling.
I'm in love with you. I love your energetics and I love your being so unapologetic in a world that is so full of chasing pers- perfection, and perfection
I
is
did it.
wearing another outfit. Very honest, and in special for women after our age. I'm
Yeah,
44. Like we get to whatever is the rest of our life is our own decision. And it's needed people as you, my love,
thank you.
to really, and it's time because there is people trying to do this for years who did invest thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in
Did it.
coaches. Then I'm not telling it doesn't work or are scams. There's no way. I did ask for high tickets as well. So it is about, probably was not. If you still have imposter syndrome around inside of you, guess what? No strategy will work and you will
100%.
not take any action. So
It, yeah, you're
that
100% on point.
that
Because it's really,
oh, no, it's like what I was saying. It was like that means they need you because yeah, they can
right.
have a session with me or tapping, they feel good, but I don't go deep on that. And that is
Yeah.
the reason why one moment I decide like, wait a second, I need to figure out my business model again because my version of success is having conversations and spending time with people that I like. I don't spend time with people that I don't like. I did reduce my expenses as less so I could build my business in a way that is not pressuring me to take wrong decisions because I have been there. I burned out enough times.
Yeah.
So if this resonates, how I hurt my hands, I'm just excited. If this resonates with you watching this or listen to us, Caren, what do you have for them? What do you have for them? What offers do you have, or what kind of, maybe you don't want to say the offers, but what do you have for them, and how can they find you?
Okay.
I will
I,
share
I'm
your
I'm
links
gonna
as
I'm
well.
gonna
But
give you I'm gonna give you a few things right now because number one, I need you guys to understand something. Okay, I'm 56, so to your point, okay, about it.
I have
Okay,
a lot of wolves more than 60 and 70, so you are okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. We did the best we could with what we knew. There's no shame. And we are whole enough as we are. So I just would like to say that, okay? Because we were
Uh-huh.
taught things, we were conditioned to way a certain way, and that's okay. And there's no shame, there's no anything in that. Okay. So I just want to say that we're whole enough as we are. We're not broken. We don't need fixing. That's the first thing. The second thing
Thank you.
is like Rita was saying, to work with me. I offer both one-on-one and group programs.
Mhm.
Um, and this is exactly what I do. Like I was saying, get to the root cause an identity evolution process.
Mhm.
So I absolutely welcome the conversations. I do free discovery calls so we can chat and we can see if we're a good fit. Because I get it, not for everyone. That's totally okay. So that's my offers. I also do have, if you want to see how I operate, you're like, I don't even know her and I don't freaking want to get on the phone with her, which is totally cool too. I'm I get that too.
Oh my God.
I am
Okay.
doing a free workshop next Thursday, March 13th at 12 Eastern Standard Time. And literally it's talking about fear. So it's actually called Fear's Got Nothing on You. And it's really shifting our relationship with fear, like what I was just talking about, fear being a green light. And it's really going to be an interesting take. And imposter syndrome is part of that as well. That's next Thursday, March 13th. I guess I can drop the Eventbrite link,
You
or
can
what
drop
I would
all
suggest
the
do,
things.
connect
And
with
as
me on
well, you
social
can
media.
share in our community. Then I will give you the
Yeah, I
link.
can share in the
And
community.
yeah.
And then connect with me on social media. I'm Caren Cooper, Caren, by the way, on Facebook and LinkedIn, and Caren Cooper underscore on Instagram. And just connect with me and tell me that you connected me with me through this podcast, and we can, just go from there.
Okay. A message to your younger self.
A message to my younger self. I did a post a while ago about a message to my 25-year-old self. A message to my younger self would honestly be, even though she wouldn't listen to a goddamn word because she thought who the
I
fuck she
am
was.
sure.
Okay, like for real, like she thought who she was, but she was so insecure and she was so unsure of herself, and she shrunk and hid so badly. So a message to my younger self would honestly be, it's okay to be you. It's okay to be fully you and not worry about what others are going to say or think.
I
Just show up.
I love your power. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I'm going to say bye to these people and talk with you in a second. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, if you want to be around women who are sick and tired of BS and ready to change the world, and we are ready and we are doing together after so many years of people putting us against each other, guess what? We are together and we are changing the world together. Come and join the She Wolf Sisterhood and be our guest. Come and watch free our summit 21 to 28, 7 days for business revolution. Or we have still two spots, one for elite and one for experts on our beautiful summit. And we'll have more summits during the year. Come change your world, live your dreams and make it happen. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.